Hello YouTube, my name's Marie and today we're going to talk about all of the shows that I watched in April. So for having done quite a bit of traveling in April, I still managed to watch quite a few K-dramas. I went to New Orleans for about a week and then I spent 2 days in Vancouver, so I was away from Netflix and Viki for a good part of April, and so I'm quite shocked at how many shows I still managed to watch. So let's get into them. And the first thing that I watched all the way through was I Can Hear Your Voice. This was kind of half me really wanting to watch it, probably more than half, probably more like 90% me wanting to watch it, and 10% you guys saying that you would be happy and down to watch a review for I Can Hear Your Voice. Sadly, I did not write a script review for I Can Hear Your Voice shortly after I finished the show, so at this point it's been so long since I rewatched it that I don't feel quite comfortable making a review for it at this moment now because it seems too far after the fact. So I did watch I Can Hear Your Voice. I did fall in love all over again, and I love the story, I love the characters, I love the premise, I basically love everything about it. Anyways, I did watch it. You're just not gonna get a review for it, unfortunately. Next, I watched 3 episodes of Pinocchio, and primarily a watch because everybody and their grandma was like, if you like Lee Jun-suk, you have to watch Pinocchio. I'm very happy that I watched the first 3 episodes of Pinocchio, and because there's so many other shows that I have on my list and that I'm very excited to watch, Pinocchio kind of just fell to the wayside because I wasn't invested and really motivated to see where the story went, because what can you say? Then I watched the first 5 episodes of I Picked Up a Celebrity on the Street. I have a first impression for that video, so I'll link it down below, but long story short, I am dropping I Picked Up a Celebrity on the Street. It's tonally disjointed and the plot repeats itself way too much. Alright, next I watched The Winter and the Wind Blows, and it is about a blind heiress and a con man pretending to be her brother in order to, you know, get his hands in all that money. The con man very slowly falling in love with his blind sister. I'm not even gonna try and lie to you and tell you about all of the like redeeming qualities that this show has, because it does have quite a few, but let's just call it what it is. This is a soap opera. This is trash. It's a little bit older, so it does feel dated, can be a little bit problematic. You know, like it's just old trash. So I'll probably come back to The Winter and the Wind Blows when I'm in a rut, when I can't find the next thing I want to watch. I'll probably just like slip right back into The Winter and the Wind Blows and watch that for a couple episodes. But for now, we're dropping it and we're moving on to her personal life. 4 episodes of her personal life and made a first impression, so again, that is linked down below. Found more and more and more and more enjoyment out of this show, and I freaking love it now. I'm gonna watch it week to week. After I finish this video, I'm gonna go watch the new episodes that I haven't seen yet, and I'm just so in love with this story. And my comparisons to Touch Your Heart, What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, The Liar and His Lover, I think are all very apt. And if you liked any of those shows, do give her personal life a chance, because I don't think you'll regret it. Another show that I am dropping at the moment is Kill It. Out of the 5 or 6 that I watched, the first 2 are by far the best. And Kill It is about an assassin who is trying to uncover the mysteries of his past, and he gets entangled with a female detective. The reason why I'm going to be dropping Kill It is because of my dislike of the female lead. I think she's trying way too hard. I don't think the writers are handling her very well, because her character is extremely convenient. She is this badass woman when she needs to be, and also unbelievably open and vulnerable and just like, she just doesn't feel like a real woman. That has to be one of the biggest turnoffs for me, if I'm being very honest. But the action within Kill It, I think, is phenomenal. And I also think that the directing and the cinematography and also the soundtrack, they're all wonderful. I don't watch a lot of action K-dramas, but I really, really enjoyed when this show was being an action show. Currently, I am watching My First Love. It is a Netflix original series, and it is about a young man who is in college, and he is living in his grandfather's home that has many empty rooms. And one night, 3 of his friends all go through some personal troubles, and they end up all congregating at his front door seeking shelter. So this story really reminded me of Age of Youth and also The Best Hit, minus the supernatural elements. And then it also reminded me of a few shows that I haven't watched, just the synopses of these other shows that I haven't watched. So I was reminded of Fight My Way and Laughter in Milwaukee. Is that what it is? So I think if you enjoyed any of those K-dramas, My First Love might be right up your alley. It is toying with one of the worst tropes, in my opinion, being men and women can't be friends. But because everybody's chemistry is really good and doing something that I really appreciate, being that both of our leads, our male and female lead, have separate relationships that they're developing, which to me is very true to life. So it's like, it's a circumstance where they're toying with this trope of men and women can't be friends, but I do think that I need to stick it out because I'm not sure if they're gonna fully go in that direction. Seeing as it is a K-drama, I feel like they probably will, and I probably will be disappointed, but because I am enjoying it and I love all the characters, I'm willing to keep going and see where it goes and give it a chance. One thing I will say about My First Love and the production side of things, the first episode and a little bit into the second episode I thought was overexposed to the extreme. Like, it was bad. Like, I understand what they were going for, you know, trying to make it feel very youthful, very romantic. I feel like a lot of romance dramas like turn up the exposure to make it have this like first love glow or whatever. I really don't enjoy that. So the fact that this show was so bright made me almost turn it off, but I think they rein it in a little bit as the episodes go on. It's still there. The show is still very bright, but I think it's working for it now that I have given it a chance. I've grown on the brightness of it. So that's everything that I watched in April. In other news, I have made a My Drama List account, and I have I spent a good hour putting in all the shows that I watched. And I don't know, since I'm new to it, I don't know if you just need a username. Do you add people on My Drama List? I'm not sure, but I'll put my username up on the screen, so if you want to go see what I'm currently watching and then the shows that I plan to watch, go for it. I think that would be fun, and leave yours down below. I'll try and figure out. I'm not very techie, you guys. I only got Instagram 3 months ago. Have a good day, have a good night, bye.